Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel Joy in Motion. My name is Catherine and today I'm going to be talking about my experiences of Accutane. I think the correct pronunciation of the actual drug term is isotretinoin. I'm currently on my last 5 days of Accutane. As you can see, my skin is pretty damn clear. I haven't had a pimple in a month now, not a single one. I have never had clear skin like this before, ever. Ever. My acne has been on and off for years. It can be really severe cystic acne and that would last for like 3 or 4 months. I would try and get through it naturally or using creams and all that, and then eventually I kept using minocycline, which is a antibiotic to just clear the skin, fresh slate. That worked really well for me. It was quite an aggressive dose of antibiotic, but as a dancer I'm constantly sweating, you know, touching my face, touching other people, and it gets a bit nasty. But I was very conscious of having pimples. We decided that my goal to have clear skin before my wedding next year was really important to me. So I decided to go on the Accutane and just really kill it once and for all. So I actually started with fairly clear skin. I didn't start in the middle of a breakout, which was difficult because the dermatologist looked at me and was like, "You're fine, you don't need this." Anyone who's been through acne knows it comes in cycles. I didn't want to wait for my next outbreak to be treated. Honestly, within a day of taking the Accutane medication, you feel your skin just like pucker up. The dryness happens immediately. I started on a really low dose and thank goodness I did. The skin dries up, the lips are dry constantly. It is the bane of your life carrying around that many lip creams. My mum put me onto Bepanthen. It's like a nappy cream. It's a antiseptic cream and that is such a relief. So that was a lifesaver. I will show you the journey because I was skin dried up. It's like, yes, it's working. The first 3 weeks I got a big outbreak, like a big one, and I was like, oh god. And like it felt like proper acne. A lot of my acne came from like in my forehead or on my chin. I never really had this cheek acne before, and it flared up on both sides and they were almost even, like symmetrical pimples, and it got worse and worse and worse, and I was devastated because I'd gone on this medication to get clear skin and it had been the worst skin of my life. I got to the 4-month mark and it started going down, and then in the space of a week everything disappeared like it was a magic. All my acne gone, and then that was it. The last month has been clear skies. It's been heaven. Now be warned, there are quite a few side effects. I think everyone has different intensities of reactions. Dry skin I think is going to happen to everyone. Either I started to have little cracks in my nose, cracks in my lips. I even got a crack in between my earlobe and my face. That was really weird. Your feet peel. Like, I'm a dancer and I'm used to having weird feet, but like it was like peeling around my toenails. You're very sensitive to UV rays, so you have to wear sunscreen all the time. Felt like I was really susceptible to air conditioning. Like if I'm in the car and the fans are blowing on me, or if I'm in a really air conditioned like department store, my eyes would dry up. I know that you can get quite bad headaches, and if you do have bad headaches then you need to stop the medication and speak to your dermatologist, because I feel like it's actually like a brain swelling situation. Not good. Now I know that Accutane can affect your mood. For me personally, I was fine for the first 2.5 months, and then all of a sudden I had 3 really bad days, and it was confusing because I'm like a pretty optimistic, bubbly person, and then all of a sudden it was like bam, black cloud over my head, and I was miserable for no reason. Like nothing had happened, nothing had triggered me. Next day, and it lasted for like 3 days where my body was telling me that you are sad. I think it was my first experience of what it would be like to have verging on depression. I think I experienced this maybe a total of 5 times, having episodes of these really low moments for no reason. Very hard to disassociate from the feelings I was having. For those of you who have had acne and you know the embarrassment and the feeling of not feeling presentable, especially as an adult, Roaccutane has been the best thing. I would 100% do all of it again. the joy that I get from looking at my skin and walking out of the house without makeup on, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Makeup is a tricky one, like, because if you put makeup on in the morning, guarantee you, around my chin especially, it's like the makeup peels off, like your skin just is like, you're like shedding like a snake. I put my makeup on just before I need to wear it, so it has those few hours of lasting. My skincare routine, light wash, no toner. I probably could have used something really gentle like rose water, but moisturizer, sunscreen, and then a face oil, and I would be like shiny. But within half an hour, once that's soaked in, I had normal skin, and that was my base to start. But I'm super excited to come off it and see what happens. I'll let you know. But thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about Accutane as a medication, but also my little journey through it. If you have any questions, please pop a comment down, give this video a like, and maybe share it to someone who you think it might help. And I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah. Thank you.